Hi guys, it's Laura with the just bent my card. With my Feminfinity deck, we're gonna do a quick reading for the day. I think I'm gonna pull two cards from the deck. And I don't know if you know about Feminfinity deck. I created it this year and just got my first sample. They're available for purchase. I have a link. Just let me know if you need the link. That one definitely jumped out. Yay, I love that card. I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna pull one more because I like to create stories. Those of you who study art and fashion with me know that I love to create stories. So when you have one card, it's a great thought, but when you have two, you get a synergy, you get interaction between two energies. So let's find an energy today. Believe and know that when you're seeing this reading, you're gonna get something that you needed today. The cards don't want to jump yet. I know there's gonna be one in a second. This deck is larger than my the other deck, the Goddess Seeds deck. It's a different format, and I'm so excited because each deck has its own character and feel. I'm gonna keep shuffling. By the way, when you sit with your own cards, shuffling is a time to get grounded, to focus on what you're thinking about. Take a deep breath, get in tune with yourself. It can be a time of like focusing your energy. I'm gonna take this one right here. We got the blessing card first. We got the intimacy card second. Now I usually go by feeling first, but right now I felt surprised. It's funny because I did a few quick readings before I came on live, and they were like very direct to me. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna shuffle live. And now what I just got kind of surprised me. So I'm gonna read the backs this time. There are a whole bunch on YouTube, and actually we just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is so exciting. So I'm celebrating. And you will see different readings for different days. They're dailies, but they're timeless. So you can tap into any reading at any time and know that you're going to be seeing it when you need to see it. Okay, the point of these cards I created on lessons that I learn and live every day. Every message is inspired, as well as the art. It all just kind of fell out of me. I'm so excited to share it with you. So let's start with the blessing card because that came first. Then we'll read the intimacy card, and then we'll create our story. Now, before I start reading, you may find your own meaning in the image, in its colors, in its vibration. So you never need to read the backs. What I see is a woman in the light of the moon, exposed, reverent, reaching to the heavens and feeling her magic. In fact, I'm not sure if she's under the moon or if this great sense of light and creativity is emerging out of her. Okay, so this one says, bask in all the blessings. Knowledge of the blessing that you are. The overflow of abundance that you've taken for granted. The reason that message is in there is because it's so good that we are aware of where we want to go, what we need, what we desire, what we intend. But it's also so important to learn to receive more deeply the blessings that are around us constantly. There are so many that we have forgotten to notice. Yeah, it's kind of the message of gratitude. Hola, Michelle. Receiving the abundance and blessings that are right under your nose, that because you're not noticing them, you are not receiving the prosperity of having them. Your health, your breath, summer, friendship, family nearby, things like that. Like, share with me in the comments things that are coming to your mind right now, because as you vibrate in gratitude and prosperity, you attract more of the same. And also it says not only the blessings in your life, but the blessing that is you. Because one of my big messages in my deck is that so many of us, so often we have forgotten the blessing that we are. The blessing that we are in the world, the blessing that is to be alive, and the blessing that you are. Don't forget how sacred and divine and light you are. Okay? And it says, the overflow of abundance that you've taken for granted, allow it to wash over you. Fill up until you spill over into the world. Love and connection. I know Michelle knows. Yes. When you fill up with this awareness of your fullness and your light, you can literally sit in a meditation and build and fill yourself until you spill over. And in this way, you can go out into the world and share that. When you walk in that knowing, you walk in a different way, right? Than when you're kind of focused on lack and worry, anxiety, things like that. So this card's a reminder to get connected. Remember the blessing that you are. Choose to know that you are the light of the world on purpose. You are the light of the world comes from A Course in Miracles. I love that lesson. Remember that you are the light of the world and you're on purpose. You are here for a reason. And that doesn't mean you have to be like super famous. There is no degrees. A Course in Miracles says this too. There's no levels in greatness or in blessing or in light or in purpose. Don't lose sight of the small things. There are no small things. Okay? And then we're going to go to the intimacy card, which surprised me today. Now here you see couple. This does not have to be about couples, but can also be a great card if you are in relationship. Hi, Patty. We just went from the blessing card. You can catch in the replay. Thank you for stopping by, beautiful. We got the intimacy card. And honestly, you know, the word intimacy to me always reminds me of the opening of the heart, going like wherever we've got some barriers, some walls, that softening and opening. So I'm going to read the back and see what I had written. It's been a while, and I'm going to go from the text there today. Although actually, again, despite anything I read to you, hello conscious, you may find for your very self that this image, that these colors speak to you. So you can allow for that weaving your own story, and also weaving the stories together. The blessing of intimacy in your life. Okay, so it says, intimacy takes courage. In any relationship, there is an effortless, beautiful intimacy, and there is an intimacy that comes from knowing where you can soften your edges and let your guard down. Right? So sometimes the very fact that we feel close to someone is the intimacy. There are certain people who call you to open up, right? But this card says also, you know, in your relationships, in what relationship do you feel that you could soften some of your edges? Where are you staying guarded? Where your inner knowing actually wants to run free? So all these cards are about like looking inside. Or courageously move forward in a way that fears had stopped you before. Think about a friendship, a love relationship, or even your relationship to yourself, a place where you had been afraid to grow farther, bigger in love, and are you still afraid? Do you have the courage to take a step farther, to say that thing you were afraid to say, to forgive that thing you were afraid to forgive in yourself or to someone else? To let something go, to let some guard down and allow and accept. That's what I'm getting personally. And there's one more piece. And then ask Spirit to guide you towards the deepening. Feel how you will feel as it happens and know it is coming. So this is about envisioning. Let's say you're in a relationship that has a strain or a barrier or a wall in it. To just spend some time with yourself, imagining that that barrier isn't there. What would it be like if? How would I feel if? What would I say if? What would they say if? What would happen if that barrier dissolved? If that edge weren't there, if that fear weren't there. So this is creative visualization around intimacy, because as you allow your imagination to go into unexplored places, you start to grow that space in your mind and in your energy to create space for that truth to become truth, to become real, manifested. Okay. Um, Once it can happen, the change begins inside you. Carefully craft your intention. This is a card for creativity around relationship. Just like we sketch in our sketchbooks, our design ideas, we can sketch and design our relationships as well. Every relationship is a blessing. Intimacy is a blessing. And for those of you who speak French, in French, blessure is a wound. Blessure, une blessure is a wound. So a blessing often can be that gold nugget that comes from a painful experience. So in intimacy, there's a vulnerability. But know that you are always safe. You are always protected. You are always supported by the source that made you, by the love that is in you. Don't turn on yourself. That's what I'm getting from today. And I am definitely going to do both of those exercises. And I may use my journal to do them, which is a great way to use the cards as well. Thanks for being with me today for this meditation. And if you're local, and even if you're not local, I'm doing readings and coaching both online by video call and in the Danbury area in Connecticut. So just hit me up and we can set things up. Have a blessed day. I love you so much. Estilísima, we have to talk because we were going to have a session, okay? Bye, guys. Thanks.